Yes, point of order from Mike Rumbles.
3.1a. This says a bill shall on introduction be accompanied by a written statement signed by the presiding officer, which shall a. indicate whether or not, in the presiding officer's view, the provisions of the bill would be in the legislative competence of the Parliament. Presiding officer, we are all aware that during the recess the Scottish Government published its draft bill on another referendum aiming to the break-up of the United Kingdom. This draft bill, if it were introduced as a bill, is universally recognised as being out with the competence of this Scottish Parliament. In such an unprecedented case, the standing orders are silent as to the effect of the presiding officer's written confirmation that the bill would lie outside the competence of the Scottish Parliament. I am sure that it would be immensely helpful to all members of the Scottish Parliament to be aware of the effect, and I stress the word the effect, of such a ruling by the presiding officer. For instance, would the effect be for such a bill to proceed through its stages to a vote if it was presented, or would it be referred immediately to the Supreme Court for a ruling? Your guidance on this matter would be extremely helpful.
Thank you, and can I thank the member for advance notice of the point of order. Rule 9.3.1 states that a bill on introduction shall be accompanied by a written statement which indicates whether or not, in my view, the provisions of the bill would be within the legislative competence of the Parliament. Where I consider any of the provisions to be out with our competence, I must provide reasons for that view. If I am of the view that a bill is out with competence, it can still be introduced and parliamentary scrutiny would proceed on that basis. Let me make it clear, I provide this advice to help members and the public understand the process, but I am not and will not express a view on any specific bill before it is introduced. The competence of any bill passed by the Parliament can be challenged by the law officers in the 4-week period before the bill is submitted for royal assent. Ultimately, any challenge taken after that period would be for the courts to determine.